Michael Baraducci, redshirt senior from Allison Park, Pennsylvania, puts it in the air. And this is fielded at the 12-yard line. You talked about his electricity across the 40 on his feet, midfield, into plus territory. There he goes. 20, 10, goodbye, touchdown, Des Reid. Second year in a row in the season opener, Des Reid returns a punt for a touchdown.
Absolutely electric. Look at this. He catches the ball at the 11-yard line.
Desmond Reid in the backfield. Holstein will pitch it out to him. Reid looking for leverage on the outside, gets hit, stays on his feet, and he has incredible balance. 5'8", 175 pounds. Missed a couple of games with injury last year. Totally healthy now. Reid. Oh my. Des Reid, goodbye, touchdown. Well, we just said he was nondescript, and then it's like to put a finger in our eye, says, oh yeah? He takes it 53 yards for a touchdown. After a couple of years at Western Carolina, he's in his 4th year in Cade Bell's offense, knows it better than anybody, and when he gets loose, the lights go up quickly.
One thing I really like about his running style is he's patient. Look how patient he is. Sets the guy up, hits his left foot in the ground, and then it's straight vertical to pay dirt. Love the way this guy plays. 5'8".
Eli Holstein is the quarterback. Reid in the backfield. Holstein going to throw, hit as he throws it, and he gets it off to Reid just in time. You know, he tied a Pitt freshman record for yards and touchdown passes. There's the give to Reid. Makes a man miss, and he's close to a first down. I think he's going to give it to him. There's Poppy Williams in motion. Holstein will step up. Just flicks it as Reid inside the 10, hit brought down to the 5.
Big determining factor. Looked like the line screws at the 38-yard line, so when he steps up, is he there or not? In the drop-off, and he just hits the acceleration and hits the X button to get the big first down.
Here's Reid. Tries to make a cut from their own 41. They'll go empty set. Holstein. And that's complete to Desmond Reid.
They're going to try and get him the ball anytime in space.
Again, in the flat, and Reid is tripped up.
With the lane.
Speaking of Reid. Forced out of bounds.
For this Central Michigan offense.
And the defense is the calling card for Pat Narduzzi in his 11th season now as head coach. Pitt, former DC at Michigan State, University of Cincinnati. Here's Desmond Reid. Reverses field. Tries to get around that edge. Cuts back down the sideline. And then finally forced out of bounds.
He's so electric. And alumnus know that phrasing very well.
Holstein looking left. Throws. Reid. Got it. Inside the 5.
Great pocket protection by the offensive line to allow Holstein.
They've got one timeout.
Yeah, they got a timeout under their belt, so who knows? Can get half the distance at least in a quick fashion.
And they keep it on the ground.
They fake the jet sweep and hand it off to Reid. Reid out to the 48-yard line, brought down by Perry. That's the matchup.
For Eli Holstein, you can see him checking at the line of scrimmage.
They hand it off and pick up the first down. That was Reid again. 3rd and 3. Holstein hands it off. Reid, slick move outside. He hit the Mountaineers with a little sauce there. 3rd and short. Reid made a great jump cut near the line of scrimmage and scampers for about a 9-yard run.
For West Virginia than there were these 3 safeties back here. It's a little bit different look than you've seen so far this year.
Hicks motions into the backfield. Reid straight ahead. His forward progress taking him up to about the 30, a 4-yard gain. Play of the drive coming up. Holstein gets it out. Reid rocked at the 25 and stopped.
Heinzel on the rollout and throws complete to Reid for a first down. Out to the 42. Florida State will rush 4. Heinzel sitting in the pocket, just going to check it down here. And down the sideline as Reid lowers the shoulder on Rawls, the center. Heinzel taking a shot, got a man, and it's caught for a touchdown by Desmond Reid.
Football, and he gives confidence to everybody. We're going to see a little motion and him work out, and they know they've got the matchup. They've got Desmond Reid on Elijah Herring. They're going to take that matchup all day long, and a great pass over the top to allow Desmond Reid to go up and get it. And a second touchdown on as many drives of this Pitt offense. And Mason Heinzel, 10 of 11, 116. And that touchdown showing some fire and just playing at such a high level.
Reid has some room off the right side. Scoots out, though, at the 29. In other words, we might be here for a while. Nope, just going to keep it on the ground. Reid breaks a tackle, still going, and finally it's Rawls that gets into the ground, and another flag. If that's on Rawls and Florida State, that could put the ball now in field goal range.
Wow. 3 red zone interceptions. Part of what cost him his job, that a costly interception at the end of that first half day.
Desmond Reid runs the ball on first down and gains 7. Had the win over Alabama, but losses to Virginia and Miami, trying to get their season back on track, and they give up a long play. Desmond Reid is free inside the 40, and they finally get to him at the 30-yard line. 9-yard gain.
Well, they're going to motion him over and watch him just work in space. He's going to start out and work back in. The motion, they know this is zone coverage. Desmond Reid's going to do a really good job sitting down in that zone, that soft spot. Mason Heinzel wisely gets the ball to 0, and you see the speed in the open field after the catch.
Heinzel in trouble, gets away from one man, keeps the play alive, throwing into the end zone for the touchdown. He finds Desmond Reid alone in the end zone. What a play by the true Frosh. And what a bounce back after the 2 interceptions at the end of the first half.
Well, it's going to be McCray that's going to come clean. Very similar to the play we saw from Castellanos. The edge player is going to come clean.
He's got 2 touchdown passes, also 2 picks in his first road start. He gets hit, but he delivers to Desmond Reid. Reid inside the 25. And Reid finally brought down at the 14. They're getting drilled in the back that time by Rawls.
But they created the matchup they wanted. Desmond Reid on linebacker, A.J. Cottrell. And he's unable to stay with them. Linebacker on Desmond Reid is a terrible matchup. They've been exploiting it all throughout.
And down to the 37-yard line is Reid. So